Life's roughest storms prove the strength of our anchor. Hey, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Oh, right way to kick us when we're down. But hey, I mean, we're not selling today. I know I just told you guys I bought some the other day. I thought, yeah, the price is down, time to get some. But hey, I mean, Bitcoin's still holding the same dominance. The fundamentals haven't changed. There's no difference in what's going on here in Bitcoin. So what do we got going on here today that's really special? We got Samantha over there in the chat.
Good morning, everyone.
I see you're playing with a wire there, Samantha.
Yes, we forgot the freaking cable again.
Okay. Oh, it's just one of those mornings, right?
It is, but it's a good morning.
It's a good morning. Why is it a good morning?
Why not?
Every day above ground's a good day?
Yeah.
All right.
And I mean, the price is not that bad, people. It can be.
Well, talking about the price, let's pull up one of those screen shares and see what we got going on over here. I guess we got a few screens I was, pre-opening up here to look at today. I never really wanted to turn in one of those screen share shows, but as the need calls for it, I guess that's what we'll be taking a look at. All right. So what do we got here on Coin Paprika? I don't know. Remember last time?
Yes. That's why I was like, I didn't.
All right. So here we are. We got Bitcoin coming in at $5,317. That's down 5%. Ouch. That's a little more than standard day trading. It's enough to make you think that I might stick around for a day or two at least before we see a bounce. But hey, you never know. We're going to take a look at the mirror multiple here in a moment, and that was looking pretty good as far as I'm concerned.
Maybe it's just a Black Friday sale.
I mean, that's what the last one was.
Yeah.
All right. So here we are. We got X Rapid coming in at 48.6 cents. That's down 4.9%. That's really not too bad because they had taken a jump up when everybody had slid back. So they're kind of looking at being back at where they were while everyone else is down. We also got some good news for X Rapid coming up later on. And they're back in the number 2 spot. And me and you, we haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So we got Ethereum here, $157. Ouch, that's definitely hurting. Oh, man. That's down 10.5%, 25% on the week. We got Bitcoin Cash coming in here at 356, but I don't necessarily. We'll look at that here in a second where we go ahead and split that up. We got Stellars, XLMs coming in at 32 cents. And we got the guy in the background grading the road, apparently.
Yep.
I was hoping he'd be done.
No, he just went really far down. Where no one lives at all.
All right. So we're down 8.7% there. EOS, getting real close to that $4 mark, $4.17. That's down 9.9%, 23% for the week.
Oh, that sucks.
Litecoin, $38. Yeah, that's down 9.1%. We got Tether. I mean, everybody's jumping into Tether. They're up to 99 cents. I guess we'll take a moment and let them
I don't
pass.
know how bad it'll sound. Yeah. But, yeah.
Well, I guess let's pull up the chat and see if there's anybody in the chat. Hey, we got Andy Anderson, Crypto Shrug author. All right, you guys.
Okay, that was probably pretty. Bitcoin Crypto News Education.
Oh, they're killing our show. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Let's get down here and look at Steam. Try to continue along. Forget that happened. 50 cents. 50 cents. Wow. 15% hit. That sucks. I'm not going to lie. And what do we got going on here with the Steam back dollar? Steam back dollar. What happened? Nothing wants to work today.
Wow. There we go.
93 cents. Showing us that these altcoins are extremely undervalued because we haven't seen the Steam back dollar down here in a minute either, right? I mean, we've been seeing it around the 96 to 98 cent range.
I mean, it has gotten as low as like the 70-something cent.
So, I mean, I'm not telling anybody to buy crypto at this point because you never know. It could go a little lower, but at the same time, the indicators are indicating what they're indicating. Well, here we go. We got the mirror multiple. We got the mirror multiple going on right here at 0.76. I mean, we're looking at 80% of the time, almost 81% of the time.
81.
So here's another indicator telling us that, I mean, if you're buying Bitcoin at this price, you got an 81% chance that it is going to be going up. Especially if you're looking at the long term. I mean, there's been a lot of FUD in the news lately. I mean, this Bitcoin Cash stuff had definitely got a lot of the new people confused. I was receiving emails on this. You know, it was hard enough explaining the difference between Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin. And then when we had Bitcoin Diamond and private, it made it a little easier because it was like, yeah, there's a lot of these other ones that are kind of using the same name. But here we go with a lot of people thought that Bitcoin Cash was a bit like equivalent to Bitcoin, and it is, you know, having its disputes. We've seen exchanges. I have an exchange today talking about how they weren't going to go with it, and now they are. So here we are looking at price. We got SV at $73. That's down 26%. We got ABC at $234. That's down 12%. We pop over here to CoinDance, try to see what they got going on. They are only one block ahead. It looks like they're going to be evening up here soon. So I don't know.
Have both, yeah.
So I don't know exactly what that's going to end up meaning for the community. I think that we're probably going to end up seeing both of these forks sticking around for a little while. I mean, it looks like Satoshi's Vision is going to be having a smaller market cap and price, but
and making the second round. You gotta love it, people.
Well, at least let's leave it on the tally fund.
Look at the little hump.
That's called rouleau, my man.
I know, right? They do all this, and we still have giant gouges in our road. Let's say, please don't stop there. All right.
All right, continuing onwards. As always, I got to show you guys my tally fund. As I keep telling you guys, we are definitely here for Bitcoin awareness. We are trying to do and think of everything we possibly can. We were even sitting around late last night brainstorming about what else we can continue to do to further our efforts. We were thinking about possibly making some educational screen share videos and stuff like that, and posting them on a completely separate channel without any sort of monetization on them, so that people would be more likely to watch them. We were also talking about making stickers that say Bitcoin,
instead of flyers,
and just going around and posting them in public locations. So as always, over here at Bitcoin and Coffee, we are striving to better Bitcoin because there is no marketing department for Bitcoin. If you really want Bitcoin to get out there and be the great cryptocurrency that it's going to be in the future, to be able to equalize all of us and stop, you know, letting the powers that be in the 1% and all of the Illuminati, whatever you'd like to call all of it, that keep us in this, you know, restraints and shackles with this oppression we see in the fiat dollar. Because, I mean, it's kind of hard to say that the dollar bill's all right, you know, that things are the way that they're supposed to be. So if you see that, then what would you like to replace it with? And I would definitely want to replace it with a type of currency that makes all of us equal. And that is definitely true with Bitcoin. All right, let's stop the screen share. Let's go ahead and some water on there. And there we go. There's the screen and the chat. Good morning, you guys. I'm glad you could get out here and join me on this Monday morning. As you can see, it's a little wet and chilly today here, even in Florida. Prices down. Depressing. No. I'm just happy to be out here. Today's my day off of work, right, Sam?
Yes.
So what do we got going on over there in the chat?
Well, we have a new person named Watchdog. He says hi. We have
Hey, buddy.
Full-Time Geek.
Hey, buddy, my man.
He says us crypto enthusiasts need to start our own gardens and sell our food for crypto. It's the only way it'll go mainstream now, I think. He said there's too much bag holding going on, especially with the Bitcoin crew. But I'm not pointing any fingers.
That is true. I mean, part of the, ideal and concept of, what could be slowing down some of the adoption is that Bitcoin isn't used and traded. I try to sell Bitcoin and trade it out here and there. I do a lot of hodling, but at the same time, I don't got tons of it. So, but I do make my donations, right, Sam?
Yeah.
And, we've picked up a few things here and there in Bitcoin. So, when you got to take profits, it's better to not just cash it out at Coinbase, possibly try to utilize it in the network in some way. It's always a big plus to try to help out the community and get the network, some adoption going.
Swingle Jason is here.
Swingle!
And so is Tech Lord.
Tech Lord, my buddy. Oh, I haven't seen him in a minute. I hope you're doing well. All right, so what do we got here for the news? Of course, most of you guys already heard, but let's bring it up so we can at least talk about it. We heard that Switzerland approved the first ETF, right? So I think that's a big plus. Once something happens, more likely to happen again. True?
Yes.
So, and I mean, now America wouldn't feel like they'd be the first one if, the whole Ponzi scheme and be like they had an ETF. We kind of also had to get an ETF. I could see that line of thinking.
You have a mosquito on your neck. Nope, other side. There you go.
Thanks. Save my blood.
Been there a minute, so you know.
So, I mean, I find this a positive.
Yes, I do too.
I don't know if I necessarily like their ETF style or format. I didn't dig too deep into it. It's just as I was looking through it, they were talking about how it's going to be beginning next week, but it's going to be consisting of 5 different cryptos. It's going to be 48% Bitcoin. It's going to be 30% XRapid, and then it's going to be whatever the remaining percent is. So we're talking 78. So we're talking 22% is going to be BCH, Ethereum, and Litecoin.
Oh, like
so they're like doing a little sprinkling of the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I necessarily agree with that line of thinking. But, I don't
know. I think that it's just like everything else. No one wants to be the first one, of anything.
Right.
Ever. So I don't know why. It's just in human nature. No one wants to be the first one in there. So, like, it might help our ETF situation.
Yeah,
here.
I mean, that's what I feel mostly is that, with this being out there and it happening, I mean, it may not get the CBOE, but I think that it'll put the ball in motion to get ours to happen. I mean, I know that the community has pros and cons on the situation of whether or not we need the ETF, want the ETF, but at the same time, it's kind of inevitable that something is going to happen with it at some point.
Someone's going to get theirs through. Like, they're going to keep trying.
Right.
Like, keep tweaking, doing whatever they have to do until somebody gets it through. We have Swingle saying that BTC futures are going to be released in December. I know. I mean, I don't know. I'm afraid I'm more towards yours with the February. I think they're really going to do that whole, government push off. Like, oh no, we have another extension. Oh, we have another one. We're still figuring it out. We're still reading those comments, and we're not 100% on. Wait, just give us a little longer, and so it will probably be 2019, but you never know. Tech Lord says capitalization Bitcoin wick underway.
I mean, the price can't keep going down, just like it can't keep going up, right? I mean, just like we wrote it up, and we kept saying, oh, it's never going to stop, it's never going to break. Well, now it just seems like the concept is that people are just saying it's going to go down, because I keep hearing people calling for 1,500.
Yeah,
and it's like I don't really see that one. I didn't
sell.
See under 6 though, so a lot of us put on those blinders. Once again, it's hard to get out of our own head. I mean, we all are definitely invested in the space. So at the same time, I mean, Bitcoin fundamentals are never getting better. So I mean, we talked about the Lightning Network the other day, right? And how we were getting up to 223 Bitcoin on the network, and that there was so many channels that were open now, and that the nodes are all increasing.
I mean,
all right. So moving on, what do we got? We got Kraken. A lot of people use Kraken, right?
I don't like it, but yeah.
Yeah, we never really liked the interface, so we didn't use it much.
Yeah.
But here we go. Kraken's putting out a warning against. Of course, we got to talk about it. Bitcoin Cash Satoshi's vision. It does not meet their normal standards. Well, I mean, that one's kind of obvious. So they're calling it an extremely high risk. They were at first they were saying they weren't going to credit people's account. They weren't going to do anything with it. Then they said they are. They got trading for it. They credited people's accounts with it.
But yeah, then they're just disclaiming the crap out of themselves.
Right. And then they're talking about that it's an extremely high risk because there's no wallets out there with replay protection. So, and I mean, that's true. We're also looking at, they're saying that there could be large holders out there that are all looking to dump as soon as they're able to get it into exchanges so that the price could crash. Like, they're letting you know that the price could crash.
At any point in time, you could be so screwed. And we are just letting you know ahead of time. You can't be mad at us.
Then they talk about that they cannot even guarantee the custody of your coins.
Yes, I love that one. We do not guarantee perfect custody. What?
That is.
Wow.
I've never heard that from an exchange. That is the first time I've heard come out of an exchange. We cannot guarantee the custody of your coin, but we're going to hold it for you and we're going to let you trade it.
We're just going to tell you the whole time that we really don't think this is a good idea.
I mean,
yes.
Kraken operates out of the USA. So yes. I don't even see how that they're able to legally offer something like that is so wildly.
I don't know. Maybe they had some lawyers and they were like, all right, so as long as you literally say this, like here and then that there, and just keep saying that, you know, you can't really guarantee anything, you're good. I don't know. That is crazy. Whew. Okay. So Swingle says go 20 years down the road and look back. What do you see? And Andy Anderson asked me, where's the bottom? Yeah. I don't know if that's a bump or if we're trying to, I mean, I wouldn't be scared until it was, 3. Like, 3 would really make me kind of be like, well, this is really sucking.
Wish we went to stable coin.
Yeah, but that's a pretty large, that's a pretty large down there. But
yeah.
But it's not as scary as 1,500. That's smack those people in their face. Like, what? Wow.
At that point, it's kind of like whatever.
No matter what, I would not get rid of Bitcoin, and I would not lose face. But it would be
if it's not worth anything, you're gonna get buried with it, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Me and that ledger, one of them, they're coming with me.
All right. So the last little bit of news I got, as always, if you got questions, comments, things you want to talk about, put it in the chat. It's part of why we're here. We got American Express and Santander. Weirdest name ever, but whatever. They went ahead and they're pairing with RippleNet. And I found this one, the article was not very forthcoming. It's just, I think, all the things that it implies and come along with it. And they're saying that they're going to be doing this to be able to help transactions cross-border between U.S. and U.K.
Yep.
So it's the beginning. This is the first credit card company I've heard that's really pairing with Ripple.
Yep, they're going to take business accounts and stuff and be able to. That's
right.
Crazy crap.
I think it's to me, it looks like the beginning of maybe another a subsidiary company issuing a different type of credit card that uses RippleNet only in the background, giving birth into a credit card that works really well.
Yeah,
and then then you'll start seeing because credit cards have come and died. Diners Club, right? Nah. You can see this is so. I don't see why that there couldn't be. And I see with American Express getting in here like this, it leads into this.
Yeah,
Ripple
I know it's for the banks.
We're not big Ripple fans,
but it is. Yes, it would be a big step if American Express starts using Ripple as their stuff. Everybody has, well, not everybody because we don't, but a large portion of America and other countries have some tie to American Express, a credit card or something, or some kind of something. So, and then the Santander whatever it is, that's supposed to be UK's payroll stuff. So, really, that's not that's big. And being able to transfer, and they have a whole slew of countries on their side that they already do business with. It is just the spider web is getting bigger.
I don't know. We know that cryptocurrencies media is manipulated. So, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me how we're hearing so much FUD coming out about Bitcoin. And then at the same time, we're hearing good news about Ripple.
Yeah.
And I mean, and a lot of things are kind of just being overshadowed with this Bitcoin Cash news. And I think it's probably leaning more towards on top of the Bitcoin FUD, making things worse. Because nobody likes contention. Nobody likes drama, especially when it comes to finances. A lot of people would rather just take their money off the table or stand on the sideline and see how things pan out in the end. Because a lot of people, you know, they're not like me and Samantha. They're not willing to ride or die with this stuff. You know, they're here to make money.
I don't know. Yes, we're pretty extreme in lots of ways, Eugene. So,
yes.
I mean,
so
yes, but a lot of people don't have it in their nature to just hold, to just not, you know, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You can't make me. I don't care. Like,
yeah, they're thinking, I want to make money off this. This is to make money. They don't see it as we see it, which is to make a better future for, you know, our children and our children's children by taking off, you know,
I don't care if
the
it
manipulation.
Takes 20 years. I mean, as long as it's by the time, you know, retirement should be happening, and I don't have to keep working. I don't want to be like the Walmart greeter at 70 going, you know, welcome to Walmart. Like, that's not like what happened.
I hope that one don't happen either.
But, you know, besides that, it can take however long it needs, and it can be whatever price it needs to be. And I mean, 2020 is right around the corner. There's lots of stuff that's happening that can be happening. I mean, I love Lightning Network.
Nothing lasts forever. You know, nothing goes down forever. Nothing goes up forever. So it's just, the longer period of time you'll have to hold it. You know, you're not making $1 million overnight.
But you will make $1 million someday.
Right. From Samantha's mouth to God's ears, right? You will make $1 million someday. Okay, Sam, I think I see stuff in the chat. What do we got going on over there?
No, we have Bitcoin Crypto News Education. He says the thing about a big dip is the ability to cost dollar average. If you can buy an equal amount of the coin you have, you will profit. Trick is to have funds to keep buying. That's why we got better jobs. I mean, at no point in time when it started being like, man, we can just pay our bills. We can't buy anymore. That sucks. Nope. Guess what?
Time to upgrade.
Yep.
So that's about all I really got today, Sam.
Right.
Is there anything you want to talk about? Any way you want to cheer these people up anymore?
I don't know. I mean, I mean,
we just lost 5% because I told you guys just the other day when we took the dip that I went and bought. I took everything I had and went and bought more Bitcoin, like extra, and bought more Bitcoin because I thought, hey, here's a good opportunity. Yes. And now I wake up today and find out that I just lost 5%. Do I feel stupid? No.
No, because I mean, it's going to go back up. I don't care if it hits $1. It will go back up.
You know, I wish I would have waited till today. Yeah, right. That would have been nice.
Man, your magic 8-ball is not working.
Can't win them all.
I mean, I just don't worry so much. Like, it's going to be okay.
So what do you want to go do today, Samantha? You want to go ride the bike today?
Maybe we probably should. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, we're going to go ride the motorcycle today and enjoy our day off. You guys should go enjoy your day. All right, you guys. And remember, keep your BTC safe.
Bye, guys.